we can say it now. Taylor Smith, 19 strikeouts, 1 walk, 2 fly ball outs, a no-hitter. I'm ready to play today. Put me in goal. I'm ready to play today. Look at me.
And you can bet we're ready to play today here live from Bachman Sports Complex in Glen Burnie, Maryland. Thank you for tuning in. This is the Maryland State 1A semifinal softball tournament, and it is between the Catoctin Lady Cougars and Mardella Springs here live. I'm up in the production booth with the getting ready to broadcast to you on the live video, but it will be no video of the game, just of our booth, and I'll send it over to the guys in the booth right now. Down to the booth, Rick Little, play-by-play, and Coach Randy Hinkleman doing our color.
Thanks, Mike.
Well, good afternoon, Coach, and welcome to the booth.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. We didn't get the chance to do this last time. You guys were over doing baseball at FCC, so.
Yeah, splitting the team there, and a bunch of games going on today. But being a Walkersville guy, I'd rather you not be here.
Yeah,
I'd rather you'd be coaching a game. But
I'd much rather be.
Another great season. You know, your young team ran into Calvert again, which ended your season last year. But life goes on. Those young ladies will be back, and because you only lose one senior, right?
Yeah, we just lose one senior. Alexis Alford graduates tomorrow, actually. And I told him, I said, hey, you know, I wanted to see you, but I didn't want to see you this early. So
that's right.
Unfortunately, we don't get a chance to pick the opponents, but, you know, they're a heck of a team, and I look forward to them to make another run at the University of Maryland this weekend as well.
Yep. So here, as Michael said, we're at the 1A semifinals, and top seed Mardella Springs Warriors with a record of 24-1. And Catoctin Cougars, who come in as the number 5 seed out of Frederick County that we're all familiar with, also going on today at 7 p.m. Urbana Hawks baseball is the top seed, and they play the 4th seed Laurel Spartans at 7 p.m. And concurrent to that, the Urbana Hawks ladies softball is playing just down on field 1 at 7 p.m. So I'll be following Game Changer to let everybody know that's listening to us for the softball game. I'll keep you in tune with what's going on in baseball, but Urbana's having a great year, both baseball and softball, Randy.
Yeah, they've done a heck of a job. Obviously, their baseball team, like you said, is the number 1 seed, which you know, goes to say what kind of team they put together this year. As far as softball goes, I mean, they're senior heavy, and Delaney Reef, the Maryland commit, has just kind of put that team on her shoulders and said, let's go, ladies. And, I mean, what they've done and what she's done, not being a pitcher and going out there and dominating in the circle like she's done, it's all inspiring.
Yeah, and we'll talk about that a little bit more when we tune up for their game at 7 o'clock. But Delaney, known as a position player, batting like .560, but she became their number 1 pitcher, settled into that role really well, and led them here to the state semifinals. And they run into Sherwood, a team that they played earlier in the season, lost 9-5, and Sherwood only lost 1 game all year, and that was to a team that Urbana just beat. So, boy, who knows? When they spin that ball, what's going to happen there at 7 o'clock?
Yes.
So right now they're announcing the players for both teams. So let's spend a little time talking about Mardella Springs Warriors, 24-1 on the season. Coach talks about some of the highlights of the team. Their only loss was to a Delmarva Christian school with a Liberty University commit, Kaylin Yoder, as the pitcher. Otherwise, they'd be here unblemished.
Yeah, I mean, Mardella comes in freshman heavy. I think they've got 5 or 6 freshmen that either start or get a lot of time for them. One of the pitchers has a perfect game. The pitcher that's going today, Ava Twilley, has a no-hitter. So, yeah, I'm excited to see how they stack up against Catoctin. We obviously know what Catoctin has and what they bring to the field, but
Right.
We'll find out shortly.
And I think the strength of schedule's not quite what Catoctin runs into through, but they did beat some quality teams. Did Mardella? They beat North Dorchester twice, who's still alive in the 1A playoffs. They beat Northeast, who's still alive in the 2A playoffs, and Stephen Decatur, who's still alive in the 3A playoffs. So some very good competition that they did beat to get through the regular season. And then once they made the playoffs, though, it's been